Welcome everyone, it's Vapors to Dracomar. It's time for some more Raid Shadow Legends. I'll show two different versions of this other tactic. Hell, I'll show three different versions. How's that? Three different versions of the spider tactic. How's that? Oh, spider tourney's finished. Oh well. I showed off what I was gonna do. Anyway, most of the good spider tactics. This would be the crummy spider tactic. So yeah. Well, at least we had the dailies done on here, so like this account isn't well equipped for spider. I'm gonna be honest. It's not. I'm actually kind of glad I didn't. Because you don't want to see this spider comp yet. Not until I rank 6. No, I don't want the thing. I'm not buying shard stuff. And I'm not blowing shards on here either, because this is supposed to be like ultra budget. Like, I'm not blowing these other shards, because this is the ultra budget account. Like, ultimate budget. Yeah, we're gonna want to do a bit of tag on here too. This will be the hardest one to do though, because it's the one that has the least on it. That's the problem. But yeah, I know I got Sachi last time as well. I did Spider Tournament and Sachi. But yeah. Like I got the number one thing I wanted done, which was I got a champion I've been wanting since the dawn of the Shadowkin era. And it's finally mine. They're like, what's so special about Sachi? I'm like, a lot. For one thing, she's actually good versus Bommel, because she decreases the accuracy of your opponent repeatedly until their accuracy crumbles into the ditch. Now, why that's a big deal is crumbling people's accuracy. This account is so weak. Just realized that. It's going to take a while for this account to get strength. Even pulling champs on here won't do it. It needs 6 stars. Oh. So, you're going to be asking, what's next? Well, actually, something on this account is next, because there is somebody who needs to ascend. There is a certain somebody that's very important to this account. And that somebody is named Diabolist. Now, Diabolist is very important to this account because it's part of a blender team. She's part of a blender team that this account relies on for most content. Straight up. 90% of content in this game relies heavily on this blender team. Now, in order for this blender team to function properly, I need to develop food so that one of the core components, Diabolist, gets to 6-star. Because the point of this account is to try to do account with minimum advanced shard impact. That's the point of this account anyway. That is the point. That's why I don't go for shards on here. There we go. It's not enough. Here we're probably going to have to go all out. Yeah. Because like I said, this account's quite weak. Until I get at least 3 6-stars, preferably 360s or 460s, this account's quite weak. Preferably 4, but it's going to take a while. You have to go at 160 at a time. 1 6-star at a time. Yeah, we're going to want to increase this attack here. See, the fact that the positive charge is only there is a problem. Now, there are other places where I need to farm. And one of them is my other account because Scylla the Drakes is yet to reach her final form, if you will. And the only way for her to reach her final form is for me to do this boss specifically. The problem is I just don't have enough of a blender team to really... my blender team isn't developed enough to make a mockery of the boss above this. As well as I don't have my masteries complete, which... The thing is, I have to do masteries, but on a different account for a different reason. Because I currently can't... What can't I do? Yeah, this blender team practically is the best approach I have to this boss right now. At least until I rank up War Maiden. Well, War Maiden is a good part of a blender team. Like, Diabolist has yet to evolve. She needs to evolve twice. What first evolution is first evolution is to get her 3rd ascension, I think. That'll give her the empowered ability. And then the next evolution that's very important is for her to get the 6-star. She also will be a first of her kind, the first 6-star Diabolist. Alright. Ooh, nice. So what we're going to want to do, besides upgrade her ring, we will want to eventually fully ascend her. Because what this account is, basically, has a demon woman about a demon woman, so we might as well develop a demon woman Class A demon woman here. In order to help the account. Right. Makes sense. Capiche. Okay. Now, we're gonna want to do that and ascend. We got something from a challenge. Ooh, we can get an epic book. Well, I gotta do that too. We don't need rare books for this. I will be eventually doing the other thing, but no, 60's a bit too much. I don't wanna push it too much for this account. It's not ready yet, not really. It's got to take it slow. Now, this isn't the only account that needs ascensions. Okay, the second you do Burning Hatred is the second that I have a Burning Hatred for whatever champion does that, and I'm coming for you. That's the thing. That's the irony. You've marked yourself for death doing that move. Okay. There's a reason I'm increasing the attack for a number of turns. It says I want to... that's what I wanted. See? Because you can then use it on your opponent. Maybe I'll go for the other one. Because I am feeling in a better mood now that I still need to book her skill now with more Diabolists. So later on, we're going to be farming a lot of food in Brimstone Pass, and that's going to give me Diabolists automatically, because then that'll book down her skills, and also, in addition, that will allow me to 6-star her, which I've always wanted to do, but I never really got around to it, and since on this account... Okay, that's not bad. Honestly, that's not bad. That puts me in an even better mood. I'll take this on. But yeah, we're going to be fighting this keep mainly to... No. I see you. Don't think I don't see you with your Burning Hatred. Get the hell out of here with that. Get the hell out. You know what? No, I need the turn meter control is what I need. That's why I need the 60 Diabolist. I need the consistent turn meter control. Yeah, just get that increased attack up. You can't block increased attack, my dude. That's not possible. You can't block it. You can steal it. But you can't block it. This account, as you will all know, will eventually have this account will eventually have some crazy stuff on it. Like Scylla the Drakes, because Scylla the Drakes, you don't have to summon her from a shard. In fact, I don't even think you can. So, yeah. But that'll be a while down the line. Quite a while. Like hell, the other account doesn't have Scylla the Drakes, and it's far more advanced than this. And there we have it. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this for a while. Try to see if we can make sure that good old Diabolus the Diabolist evolution process. Because, yeah, Diabolist is a nice champion. People really seriously undervalue Diabolist. They really undervalue that champion. She looks good, too. Look how good she looks. She's got a perfect physique and everything. Very stylish horns. Great champion. Messes with your turn meter. Very stylish tail. Great design. She even has this very graceful float. She floats. Very graceful. Might be one of the most graceful demon spawn in the game. A great addition to any team, practically, unless you have, like, what? Arbiter and Sifi, and then, yeah, she's not as good as Arbiter or Sifi, but we're not planning on having that on this account for a very long time to go. Oh, someone got a Cavalax. Oh boy, they're screaming themselves hoarse, man. If they know what that guy is, they're screaming themselves hoarse. They're losing their marbles. So yeah, I'm gonna be going on the other account to fix it up a bit as well. Actually this one. This one's the one that needs fixing because we didn't do the daily quest on it. Which will involve some advanced arena again. Yeah. And then I have to grind off screen to get more potions. Yeah. I mean, I knew the spider turn was over. The second I saw it was done on the other account, I knew. We're going to have to do some regular, standard, garden variety arena. Can we find any? No. Here we go. We even have the standard blender team. One that everyone hates. Yeah, I have it. War Maiden included. War Maiden included. Oh, they also have the blender team. Ooh, that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. Okay, first I'm going to go block the debuffs just to not die here too easily. Alright. I think my War Maiden might be able to finish. Or get close to it. Haha. Haha. They never see the tank maiden coming until they're dead. See, I'm telling you, Sachi's legit. You even see her in arena. She's there. She's legit. So is War Maiden. War Maiden's legit. One of the best. She's one of the best farmable rares. Let's be honest. She's one of the absolute best farmable rares. One of the best. Not the best, but one of the best. And she's great eye candy for a rare. I mean, I don't even want to call her a rare. I want to call her an epic. Like, Honestly, she's like an epic rare. She's not really a rare in my mind, but that's just me. Perfect. Gonna want to keep that control meter on there pretty hardcore. There we go. Ow. Okay, first things first. Kill that damn Scartosis. I don't care how. Kill that Scartosis. I hate Scartosis. Yeah, get him out of here. We will have no Scartosis here. We will have no Scartosis. No. You get to watch some hot War Maiden action. Yeah. I mean, Diabolus, to be in all fairness, Diabolus is about as sexy as War Maiden. It's just you gotta get around the fact that she's a demon. You gotta mentally get around that, and once you do, you'll see it. She's also equally awesome in her own way. Oh, a lot of this are sweaty. Sweaty, sweaty, sweaty. Now we can do this, I think. I think. Okay, yeah. We're gonna, we'll definitely want to go for her. I'm gonna go like that. And then control turn meter. And then nuke. And that is how the Blender team functions. Yep. Yep, that's how the Blender team functions. And in doing so, well, we're going to have to actually go further. Do we have... We kind of do, but you know, we really should have a speed lead in there. Because if I went through all the effort to 6-star Spirit Host, we might as well use her, right? Right. And man, I'm trying to do this just so I have it, energy, because I need to upgrade Gnarlhorn. Like, I know it's like, but why don't we just ignore Gnarlhorn for longer? I can't ignore him for longer. That's your answer. I can't, because I can't progress in Doom Tower without him. He's essential. I know he doesn't look essential. I know he looks like just some goat man, but he's a goat man with special powers. Like, he has special powers that allow me to, that I can't ignore him. And it grieves me too, because here's the thing. I really want to develop Sachi. Really badly. But, because she's really pretty and does a lot of good stuff, kind of like War Maiden does. But, the problem is, Gnarlhorn does something unique. He's unique. He is a god among... He's a god among his faction. He really is. In fact, I would say he's more game-changing than Norog, because he can do things that Norog can't do. He can tank a peril to the face and live. Bingo. You know, I can just do all of these, honestly. I can literally do all of these. Because this account's advanced. That's why. Provoke! It didn't do what I wanted to do. It would be even funnier if the provoke just like one-shot him. Oh, you got burned. You got burned. Okay, good. We got the Vogoth out of the way. Let's go. Block that debuff. Bungo. Okay, that'll be another 14 hours. Granted, the rare skill tome is almost more tempting, and yet not. And in the meantime, I need to do one more arena. Why, you might ask? Well, because I need to get my 2-star. I want my 2-star. Give me the 2-star. Give me the 2-star. Thank you. That will be my 2-star. Thank you very much. Okay. We gotta do termite. As leader, I have to harass the termite. But do we want... Question is, do we want a creative termite comp? Maybe. Maybe we do. I'm going to try this. Except have him up here. Creative termite team. The creative termite team. Yes, creative termite team. Yep. The poison on him and do the creative termite. The termite! Oh yes, the termite. Oh yes. Creative termite. It's the creative termite team. The creative termite team. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Creative termite team. Even better, it attacks the Vogoth. Because unbeknownst to it, that actually benefits me immensely. The creative termite team. Creative termite team. Is the one thing that's fun about this creative termite team is the fact that you can literally just leave those burns on there, and every time it poisons, and every time this sucker moves, he's gonna have to take a burn or a poison every single time. And then these two can protect themselves as a unit. Yeah, as a unit. See? And with that, I can just keep magnifying that burn. Look how much magnification there is of this burn. There's a reason why I was so thrilled once I figured out what Vizier does. Because Vizier does some really dank stuff. Like, you see all these turns of poison? All of that will detonate, as you can see, each time. Each time the poison and the bar will detonate more. See, it's kind of like the spider scenario, but even worse. Because for the clan boss, in some ways, the only saving grace of the clan boss here is the fact that the clan boss eventually gets enough damage and has enough health to just take it to the face. But by the time it can do that, you've done a significant chunk of damage to it. Highly significant. That's the point. That is the point. Because the thing is, every time the termite takes a turn, he has to deal with the burns that Vizier has extended. Every single time. And that adds up, because that means that the poison and stuff never drops off this boss. That's why it's such a big deal. That is why. Now, although this has a limit of what it can do, it's a very loosely defined limit. Now, the main limit of this is mostly defined on whether or not you can keep good old Vizier alive. That's most of the limit on this. Because as long as he's alive, these burns will last you a very long time. That's the truth of the matter, as you can see. Now that he's finally done, you'll see though the overall impact of his burns. Because all these burns are going to now start to be combusted fully, more fully combusted. And that's going to allow this boss to see, like, as he combusts the burns off, you can see the effect. Now I'm going to be protecting Kale because eventually he might have to, like, do something. In an ideal scenario, which I don't know if I can show, but in an ideal scenario, the burns will last long enough that they'll completely combust, and then you'll get to see what I was talking about. I don't know if we'll get to see all these burns completely combust. But hopefully you will. Because that's the point here. Like the Vergus or the tank here is here to last long enough that he can witness all these burns combust. That's the point. Unfortunately, Dragstar is going to be the last standing, and we won't see all the burns combust. But that's the point of that team anyway. I gotta summon more champions. At least I got a Sachi earlier today. Like, I'll take a Sachi any day of the week. Any day. Oh, we can ascend. Nice. We can ascend Scylla the Drakes. I need to do one more. And we can fully ascend Scylla the Drakes. Yes. Yes, we can. Choose the champion's level in the tavern. Who do we want to do? You know what? As much as it aggrieves me to say this, we're actually going to increase Sachi's level for the first time. Yep, because she's part of the faction kin. The great faction kin of evil. So what do we got for Shadowken? We've got Ninja. We've got Sachi somewhere, obviously. We have we have Taragi. We've got Sachi. We've got probably have some uncommons that are like that, but I'm not. We'll have to check the vaults. The vault probably has some significant. We got Odachi. Yeah, Taragi Odachi. We don't have Burngiri, obviously. We have Assassin, though. We have a Slither Brute, but I have to develop him. But yeah. I think I'll be able to do Shadowkin faction crypts later. Granted, you know what? I've got some nasty thing to pull on him. Could put a Vergus in here as the nuker. Oh, that's gonna be funny. They're gonna think that the nuker is the they're gonna think that the nuker is ordinary, but he's not. So go for that, and then Vergus comes in, and then War Maiden comes in, the Tank Maiden, and then Haikatoon throws off that. Because see, this Blender team can even work with a Vergus. As you can see, it actually works. And it's actually kind of hilarious. And by kind of hilarious, I mean quite hilarious. But as we are reminded, I need to develop a Gnarlhorn later. We also have to beat a campaign boss 3 times. No, not this. Campaign. Campaign Areno. We'll start with this. We will eventually. What will we eventually do? We will eventually develop. I want to put Sachi in here, but Godseeker and Neri needs a little bit of recognition too. I don't know if a lot of people recognize Godseeker and Neri, but for those who know who Godseeker and Neri actually is, she's legit. She is actually legit. Like, she is legit. Like, people underestimate Godseeker and Neri, and people don't recognize her, but I swear to God, she is actually something. Not right now, obviously, because she's low as hell. Sachi, they really don't recognize her. They're like, nah, man. Nah, I don't recognize the Sachi. I'm like, yeah, you don't recognize her now, but when I 60 her and fully ascend her ass, you'll see some nasty stuff go down. If I can get her like some cruel gear, we can kick some butt. Some serious butt. Because I have been destroyed by Sachi before. That's the thing. I've been destroyed by some of these champions before. Look, she even has that awesome thing where she's like rotating her knife. Look at it. Looks so amazing. She's just like rotating her knife. She's like, I dare you. How much is her increased attack? Okay. I don't know how her kit works entirely yet, but we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Oh, I just realized she resets the cooldowns of the abilities. That's filthy. That's actually filthy. What? That's filthy, man. That's actually filthy. That is gonna be devastating for Bommel. Devastating. Oh. That's gonna be heinous. Can you have any idea how heinous that's gonna be in Bommel? Oh, that's gonna be sick. It both revives and decreases turn meat, and then if we... Oh. That's gonna be nasty. It does not work versus Martu. Bommel, yes. Mortu, no. Mortu, we need to later on raise food and upgrade Gnarlhorn. Because Gnarlhorn is my only anti-Mortu champ I have that will stop his peril from taking over the world. Because he'll literally peril anything. Anything at all. Boom shakalaka. And then later we'll do this.